Dire's ban. Ten seconds to pick. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry! Radiant team pick.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome over inside the palace walls, the castle walls. We're now in a luxurious setup right now.
Why do they look so small?
Dire team are now picking.
Oh, man. You got to sit up straight.
Oh, we have smaller chairs.
You have a little chair. It's all fancy. It's got the
This
red.
is fancy. I feel real nice right now. This is with the haircut, the chair, man. I'm just
lower
feeling
a little bit there. Now we're on the same
nuts
level
right now.
All right, we got our first draft actually already underway versus the Dire versus Infamous. I don't want to hold you guys away from Dota any longer, so let's go ahead and get into it here and now. I know you guys did not want to see the Lich, but he's going to be the first pick coming out for the Dire team. The Dire.
The Lich is pretty much the same hero that he has been all the time. Some smaller buffs to his armor and deny. Before, there was one time that he was actually overpowered with the cooldown on his deny.
That's super big. He's one of those heroes I'm not a fan of seeing just because it feels like it's a different playstyle. He slows the game down from minute number 1, which, I mean, is good. I mean, that's why he's going to be first picked. If he's not banned, he'll absolutely be first picked almost every time. On the other side of the thing, Nature's Prophet, we've seen a ton of him as well. He's one of those guys, you know, he doesn't need a TP scroll to help you on the map. You can have a tri-lane. There you go. 4th hero immediately there. It's one of those heroes that can just move around. We saw Universe. I mean, he plays it amazingly. We're going to see probably off-lane Pepita playing it. And then Night Stalker, the vision game. They have a lot of vision game already.
Yeah, I feel about Night Stalker. He's still one of the best position 4 heroes. Yeah. But it's a double-edged sword picking him. If teams play safe after the 4th minute mark and he doesn't get any kills, or they kill him in return, and the hero is not that strong. Also, we have on the Dire side, Lich and Earthshaker. I don't know if it's going to be roaming Earthshaker or offlane. I still think Earthshaker for the offlane is one of the best heroes. So they have, because he pulls the lane back, gets the guaranteed XP and the gold, plus he has a Lich with him, so he can deny 1 creep for the offlane as well. Yep. So everything is pretty much open for the Dire lineup right now.
I think from what I've seen is Misery has been playing a lot of it. Yeah, I think it's moved a little bit out. It could, but yeah, and actually Peter, I know CCNC is one of those guys who always wants to win his lane. So I think I think it's gonna be like dual lane middle with Lich and then Earthshaker roaming around. The thing is, how do you make stuff happen with an Earthshaker Lich, right? If it is your support duo, they're
not that mobile. You just want to destroy the lane. Whatever you put Lich, you destroy the lane. And if he eats a creep on an off lane, if Shaker is not there, he's gonna get the lane back, win the off lane as well. If it's in it, so pretty much they can do whatever they want with these 2 heroes so far.
One of us has become too intimidated by the sheer power of electronic sports to continue playing.
Well, Vano banned out. I'm really surprised Lich wasn't, because usually those 3 are...
Yeah, it's hard to ban 3 heroes when you have 2 bans only.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just simple math, guys.
Well, I'm not really known for my math.
Can we double check? What was the...
Can we check the rules?
2 minus 3.
What am I getting here? Yeah, it's 2 bans.
Carry
only.
the 1.
Yeah. And Nyx and Batrider banned out from the other team. So far, I know Peter was one of the first people who always talked about getting those vision heroes. Like, you want vision, you want to be able to destroy the map, and right now, Infamous has far better vision heroes. They have a Lich and Earthshaker. That provides 0 vision, does nothing. Night Stalker, Nighttime, amazing. Nature's Prophet, everywhere on the map, amazing.
Team are now picking.
It's going to be interesting, and AA banned.
Does that give any tells at all? Is the AA just that good of a support you got to take it off the table, or is it the Dire considering something that, you know, AA would typically like Necro? Yeah. Oh, it was banned.
Necro is banned.
That's right.
Maybe a Huskar, something with a lot of heal potential. Maybe a Pugna as well with an ultimate.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
So people know we're calling them the Dire because that's their team name, but they're actually on Radiant.
Yeah.
So there might be a little confusion coming here.
We had a little agreement. We're going to call them the
D, yeah.
Peter and the D coming out.
Yeah, the D in PPD's names, that's the... What does it stand for? PPD?
Dagger.
Right? Dagger, I believe.
Sure.
So.
Or
I think it's just his name.
Dam. Peter Pan Dam.
I think so.
Yeah, no.
10 seconds to pick.
The D. Yeah, it stands for
You're
dick.
just being
Yeah.
funny.
No, silencer.
Seconds
That's a.
remain.
I mean, when the Infamous used to draft it, it used to be a tomato.
Tomato mid silencer. Yeah.
But it will not. That's for sure going to be an Excel hero, I believe. Just a hard 5-roll. It stops a lot, you know? Like, you jump in, you want to gank, or say Earthshaker jumps in, he's going to get his ulti off, and that's it, right? Jumps in, ults, global silence. It can just turn around a fight.
I don't think we mentioned it yet, but and people may have already known, of course, but Demon is going to be standing in for the Dire. Zai is not able to play today, so he's going to be filling in that position.
Just today.
Now, is Demon just going to be playing the off lane, or are they going to swap it around a bit?
He'll be playing. I believe he'll be playing the off lane. You assume they want to like keep their 4 roles at least, and Demon's been playing a decent chunk of off lane.
It looks like he'll be playing the Tidehunter too for his team. He looks so big on the freaking draft. It's crazy.
How do you feel about Earthshaker Tidehunter? Aren't you putting like a lot of your eggs in the long cooldown basket and just team fight?
I think Tidehunter is silencer during the mid-game fights. He's the natural Guardian Greaves carrier, so he can just cancel the fight when the global is used. Remove the silence and use the Ravage. That's what I'm thinking.
A good counter pick.
Pretty much everything I say makes sense.
Yeah, for the most part.
Maybe you just don't get it.
Like 50%, but you round up mathematically.
Yeah.
So,
Radiant team are now picking.
Ursa Warrior.
What? I can't hear you anymore. You like sat back on your pack and turned it off. Now you're good.
I'm good?
Yeah, just be careful. There you go.
So, Ursa picked up against Tidehunter with Fury Swipes. Tidehunter can't remove it, so this is a good kill potential on a Tide.
Yep. 10 seconds
Infamous with the lineup Night Stalker, Nature's Prophet, Silencer.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
It feels a lot more, besides Silencer, it feels really runny, right? Night Stalker Ursa in the early game, you just want to run at people, and then Nature's Prophet can just TP around to any sort of maps.
We muted cost. His pack was kind of fuzzing out a bit, so we get that fixed up there.
Now this is just Grand Dakota here. For me, the Dire team, the D, I should say.
The D.
With their huge team, I mean, I've noticed PPD and Arteezy actually draft the same way in the league. They draft extremely high team fight, and they just want to win team fights. They don't care what heroes they have. As long as they win team fights, they win the game. And, I mean, look at their team fight. It's actually just insane. They have more AoE than a lot of teams draft in, like, over a full best-of-3 series. They have 4 extremely high team fighters.
They got Queen of Pain now for CC&C, and that pretty much fits the bill and what you were talking about before, Grant.
Yeah. And it's going to be interesting. He is a lane dominator, but we do not know the middle hero yet for Infamous. It could still be Ursa. We doubt it, because Ursa vs. Tide is extremely good for Ursa. Just be very interesting to see.
Now they have the opportunity to be able to at least get that last pickup.
Yep.
Koss is currently brushing up against some sort of wild animal at the moment, but
yeah, it's a cute little wolf.
It's a little wolf here. Can you put that wolf away?
Yeah.
Grant's
my
weasel
hair.
From
it came back. It formed its own thing, came back. That's a TB ban. Interesting.
You don't need pants for the victory dance. Baboon is better than Weasel.
Is that a Croatian jingle?
No, that's a American cartoon.
Yeah, that's the
Cartoon Network.
Yeah, and it's the one where the monkey had a really big fat red ass.
Like a baboon?
IR baboon.
Yeah, the baboon. IR baboon. Yeah.
I've never. What is that channel? Channel was that on?
Cartoon Network.
Radiant team are now picking.
Yeah, it was on Cartoon Network back then. But Death Prophet banned out. They just don't want to get pushed in. It's going to be a tad interesting.
Yeah, fear the heavy siege pressure, the heavy objective push, potentially going to be coming out from Infamous when maybe the D would like to be a bit more scrappy, a bit more team
10
fighting.
seconds to
Yeah,
pick.
and now if Infamous wants, they can definitely counterpick, obviously, the Queen of Pain middle. The problem is, Queen of Pain middle loses to a few heroes, but he can always do stacks, he can always farm heroes if he wants. It's a tough counterpick because he has a blink.
Final pick to be coming out here for the D, and it's a gyrocopter.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen a lot of gyrocopters anywhere right now. Gyro, a very good team fighter again, right? Another huge not huge cooldown actually. His ult's very low cooldown, but insane team fights. Interesting. It's going to be all about Infamous here. They really need something that can just counter a team fight. Guardian Greaves, because they don't have a Guardian Greaves hero right now.
On Infamous side.
Yeah, they just need a Mac. Not even Guardian Greaves, just
bump,
a Mac.
some sort of buffer to be able to kind of get some longevity in these fights.
They need a mid hero or a carry, and none of those mid or carries really carry mechs around anymore.
Unless you think they could put the Silencer mid lane?
But then, yeah, I guess, and then you get something else. That'll be interesting, though, because Silencer vs. Quap's not bad, but if he gets blocked off by Earthshaker, he's going to die.
Yeah.
I think they need another high mobility. I think it feels like Peter he had this draft written out in his notebook. He's like, oh, this is easy.
Do you think he's already trying that hard this early
absolutely.
I think he has a book and everything he's trying to get going?
He moved out next to me. I hung out with him. He's ready. He's like, you know what? I've seen how other people are playing. Nah, absolutely not. I'm going to do my own thing. So, yeah, he's definitely ready to go.
I don't know. I think you're good. Yeah, you're good, Lacoste. Can you talk?
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, I'm back. What I wanted to say a few minutes ago, Night Stalker, Nature's Prophet, and Silencer. All these three heroes, you want to be as active as possible during the early game. So I think they want to give Silencer some early int, get a good start for a Thinker. And Furion is kind of a hero I didn't like, but I'm starting to like him, especially with Orb of Venom build. Like, he just destroys the lane.
Yes, well, I guess we did kind of lie. It will be Misery in the off lane with Demon on the support Earthshaker. He has been playing a lot of Earthshaker, so I guess it makes sense. And Peter on Lich, how do you feel when if you pick a random Lich, you know you're probably going to win the game, but you can't have fun, right? Like, it's just not a fun hero to play.
Peter probably has fun by just watching the game and making the calls and telling people what to do.
It's a good hero to do that with,
yeah,
too.
It's the most, it feels like the most mindless kind of a thing. You just suck up a creep, blast here, get that chain off in a good time. Frost armor the shit out of everyone you know and their relatives.
It's a Tinker, though. We have seen South America fall back on this hero quite a bit. Like, it feels like we're outdrafted kind of thing. We need to pick something that can carry and just do stuff. And I guess they just fall back on the Tinker.
Yeah, I love the Tinker pick, to be honest. They don't have anything against him, nothing to catch him besides Queen of Pain, but there's no vision for Tinker.
And we got a early pause already coming out of the gate here. And I don't think my hotkeys are actually still up correct. So I wouldn't mind if we could go over to the other screen here so I could quickly change up my controls. Could we go ahead? Yeah, there we go. Thank you so much.
Prophet will be in the offlane, like you said. You got an Orb of Venom. You can do some harass. Do you think they might want to 1v1 him against the Tidehunter? How's that work out? Treants do a decent amount of damage, especially early game.
Yeah, but on level 3 with level 2 Kraken, Tide should be fine.
Should be fine, yeah, even if he gets harassed. And here we go, Pycat's going to try to farm up one of these guys, use a little bit of his mana pool. Will it be worth it? It is, actually. Those give quite a bit of experience, but he doesn't pick it up.
30 seconds to
Demon on the roaming Earthshaker. It just feels weird, when you have a Lich and Earthshaker, you kind of want him to come at you.
Yeah.
So we're going to see if they do, and then Demon gets a good block. Could just be kills.
Another moment here for the Dire side here as they kind of get set up and prepared.
Yep.
What do you think is the main objective here, Lacoste, of this Night Stalker? Is it making a kind of stronger impact and helping out the Tinker early on? Is he already going to be migrating, it looks like, down towards the off-lane side?
He'll probably be... He has a good kill potential on pretty much every lane. He needs to get a silence if they want to kill a Queen of Pain on the mid lane. But with Furion on bottom lane, if he destroys the lane, he can get some kills there as well. What Demon is doing, I don't know, they're just waiting to see how they're gonna lane it.
Yeah, I think they're a little bit nervous that they might just run uphill at him, because, I mean, a level 1 Earthshaker doesn't actually do that much. He throws out a stun, and then he just gets run down. But doesn't look like anything's going to happen. They're just going to rotate over, and Dire actually, if some reason Tidehunter went up, they could have possibly gotten a kill, but they're just going to move middle lane now and They look for a courier snipe or look for a kill on Lich, I have a feeling. Already denied the middle range creep. Making the lane a lot harder for Tinker.
Oh, there's the courier.
Stinger.
Oh, he didn't place the war. He's going to see it come back now, though. Here we go. But look at all Demons here. We'll see what he can do. He has a stun up, and they're just going to hide the chicken. Smart play.
Oh, moves on for CC&C. Excel will end up showing himself, but with so many from Infamous missing off the map, they are hesitant to get that courier out of the pocket, but they now will send him back on his journey, and just in time, too. Stinger's already also going to be heading out from the woods. Pops Quinn with a little void, and he'll be on his way.
I think it's...
Infamous wasted a lot of time on that mid trying to get a chicken, but PPD just hit it in the trees. On the bottom lane, Misery with the experienced build, I would call it. 8 set of tangos, 1 healing salve, plus ring of protection just to negate the damage from the Treants.
Yep.
They're already swapping the lanes. They want to have Ursa against that Tidehunter. That's their ideal matchup.
Yeah, because they want Nature's Prophet to be able to rotate around. If he's just in a 1v1 lane against Tidehunter, he's going to have to stay there. Tidehunter will just get far out of control, but they're both just going to stay down here for a little bit until he gets level 2 so he can TP away. And now middle lane, looks like he might go down CC&C. He's level 2. He could blink forward if he really wants. He actually is going to. Oh, and he dodges the rock with that blink. I don't know if intentional, might have been, but he is in a lot of trouble. 1 auto attack and he's dead now.
1 more Shadow Strike.
Oh, actually not. Oh, and he actually gets the laser off. He's going to get first blooded. Oh, man.
Oh, the laser. Oh, he ends up getting dropped anyways from Demon in his fissure, but still, the turnaround takedown.
That was a cocky play. I was expecting actually to hit a Shadow Strike first because the laser was ready for Tinker.
Misery's in trouble. 1 more slash and he'll be going down. Can they get a hold of him?
It's 305 versus 310. He has 5 more moves. Oh, nice Q over the hill, actually. And oh, nice start for Dire there. A little bit of an outplay. Middle lane, CC&C. But he's not too worried about it. You know, you gave up first blood and all that, but, I mean, you're still going to be in the lane. Just Tinker laser, man. The miss chance is... It can just ruin any lane.
It's more than 100%.
Yeah. 110, if I recall. And now Misery already TP's back up top. He's like, all right, you guys want to swap lanes? So will we. It's actually kind of nice Misery died. Now he doesn't have to worry about missing experience. Just TP's up top. Like, I'm not going back to that lane. And so another lane rotation, swapping the carries. See Stinger, he hasn't done much. Boots first, still level 1 on the Night Stalker. You're going to go down bottom and, oh, Frost Armor. That's the worst for Night Stalker. He throws out a Q and then tries to click you once and just does nothing. Frost Armor's so good.
Mild harassment here coming up from Pycat, looking to go into the Ursa, but they've turned it around. It's a 4-on-1 as they make the jump for Pycat, and he's gone.
You talked about, though, they committed 4 for that. Like Lacoste said earlier, it's a big commitment for an early kill for 164 gold. And top lane now, Misery just has a free lane.
Yeah,
so
and it's going to be a lot of time for Misery to farm up. Ursa might TP on top, but he doesn't have mana. Just to swap lane again.
Middle lane, man. 14-3 versus 11-5, so actually very even. I'm surprised Tinker's not maybe abusing laser spam a little more to get more CS. Like from what I've heard from mid players, every laser you cast in the early game should equal 2 CS, whether it's a deny and a creep, or 2 denies or 2 creep kills. And in fact, Quap's doing a good job keeping up, obviously. Lich is a big reason, but we'll watch him. And he blinks forward. He already saw laser use, so all of his attacks will be fine. Just harass him out.
Zones him back from the lane. While this is going on, Peter's making quite a chunky Ancient stack nearby for what looks like Misery to eventually move into. This Tidehunter can get farmed very fast. He's had some soul lane opportunity and now has kind of that side economy to be able to fall back on.
Yep. And yeah, they might just, and they can take that a lot earlier because they have a gyro as well. You just pop flak, you just anchor smash, you can take it down, share the experience up if you need. But it is Phase Boots Ursa, and that's when this guy can just click Phase Boots, get 2 or 3 auto attacks, and if the Lich isn't in your lane, you're probably going to die. But luckily he's in the correct lane right now, sitting bottom with his friend.
Night Stalker can't really go. Yeah. They're also PPD placed the ward right on top of Night Stalker. And the Ursa can't swap the lanes anymore, it has to stop, so...
He just did. Top to the lane he goes.
Yeah, I was saying he just needed mana to TP, and after this he's not gonna swap lanes anymore.
Yep, they need to commit. They're using a lot of gold on. Luckily, gold TPs are only 50. There is no mana up on this guy. He doesn't even have Orb of Venom. Can they bring him down? He has Phase Boots, which is insane.
Yeah.
He could just TP right away, right?
Anchor
now
TP.
he can.
No, it's too late now. He has to juke. Demon's here to help, though.
Oh, nice block. Demon is here, but they just no mana on the Ursa's making this so hard. Gets stunned. He still has the Fury Swipes. They're actually going to fall off shortly if he doesn't get another hit. And they're just wasting time right now. There's the TP. He should go down, yeah.
Oh, they got him. Okay.
Nicely done. So early 4 kills going the way of Infamous, which is nice.
They're making to go for Pycat, too. They hit him up with the Silence, the Curse, Void, but it looks like PPD is able to kind of step in. Frost Armor, again, helping out quite a bit.
Yeah, I'll say it right now, Ice Armor is imbalanced.
Yeah, absolutely. At least he does go the 1-1-1 build. Actually, I've been seeing a DC's former player, Buryu, who goes 0-4-4, which just makes me want to, you know, strangle a little kitten. I wouldn't, obviously, but
no,
love
don't.
him.
0-4-4.
And he's just a Frost Armor god. One of the greats.
Well, you should get at least one level of it because the slow stacks for Lich spells.
All 3 of his spells, yeah. As well, it's just a nuke. I mean, level 1 of every spell is almost always the best because it goes from 0 to something. Math. Tinker, he's now losing middle pretty hard. Obviously, the Lich was there for the first 2 or so levels, and he gets Shadow Struck if it's level 2. This would be good. Top lane. Demon has a stun. I mean, this could just be a solo kill by him. I don't believe so, but had 8 stick charges.
Able to bully him out of the lane, though.
So, Lacoste, do you think it's just Radiant's just going to farm? They're going to get all their level 6s, and they're just going to 5-mana lane, take a tower?
Yeah, once they get a Ravage and Chain Frost and Lich, they can fight. They're really not in a rush. The only thing they need to be concerned of is defending the Roche against Ursa, and Tinker. It's going to be hard to go into that.
Here comes Stinger.
Oh, he wants the chicken. Look at this, man. This chicken controlled by Peter is actually some of the best I've ever seen in my career.
Flies it up over the trees, and it's gone.
Smart money.
Papita, actually.
They're going in, though.
They are.
Ooh, they're thinking about it.
You can't dive Frost Armor plus, say, a TP in from Earthshaker or something. It's going to be so tough, but they're just crowding that lane, not letting him farm.
Yeah, soon could be a rotating tide with Ravage here as he farms through some of the woods. He's got super close to that level 6. Mid lane, it looks like Tinker's able to pop an Invis from avoiding potential trouble.
Interesting build on CCNC. Sometimes you see Queen of Pains skipping Sonic Wave. It gives you a better kill potential, but if you don't have mana, then having level 1 more level in stream is better.
Yeah, because you're going to be spamming it to farm anyway, so you might as well, if you know you're not going to fight it, I think CCNC knows, like, I'm going to be the highest level in the game. We have to wait for everyone to get level 6 anyways.
Does this double damage he picked up entice him to kind of take a fight, though?
Definitely. Misery is 6, and he has Ravage. They might commit the first Ravage up here. It's a tough kill, because he has 10 stick charges and his ulti. And they had Vision.
They had Vision, yeah. That's all. Queen of Pain picking up DD and going top.
It's an adorable little Moogle ward. Well, they got that in the game, but...
That's like clearly a
definitely
copyright steal, right?
So first nighttime, they're up 4-1 kills. I don't think the Night Stalker really did anything, but they're up kills, and I wouldn't say it's wasted, but he's in a lot of trouble.
Looks like CCNC is going to be able to get him here.
One auto attack.
Auto attack.
This guy, look at him up. Just scream. Had the bottle, and damn, look at that. Drops the Null Talisman to wand in front of the tower. Whatever. Hit him with the South American. And just value. I love value.
This is what I was talking about during the big phase about Night Stalker. The hero is good, but you need to find an opening. The heroes on the Dire, not the Dire side, the Dire team, they have Earthshaker and Lich with Frost Armor early. It's pretty much impossible to dive. And now that the Tidehunter is level 6, they don't have a classic initiator. The only thing they have is Night Stalker running in.
Yeah.
And Ursa needs to get a Blink Dagger. It's going to take another 3 minutes probably to get it.
Yep.
So it's going to be hard for them to take a fight. Even with the Blink Dagger, when Ravage is up, it's going to be hard to fight.
Yeah, you don't want to blink into Ravage, Chain, just all their spells. It doesn't feel like Infamous can win a team fight at any point in this game. I mean, I think they're just going to have to out-farm them with split push, which they have better split push, obviously.
Silencer needs to get up towards that level 6 too. Having that global could be a bit of a turnaround game changer, but...
And this is normal Excel.
Mid lane.
Very
See you later, Tinker. Gets hit with a laser. They still hold the Sonic Wave, but he doesn't have the mana to use it. Oh no! Just off 20 or so mana. Being able to go for the finish.
Damn,
now
he gets
the
a
curse.
Only level 3 though. If he had like level 2 last word, this would be very close to kill actually.
Yeah, he was level 8 with level 4 Arcane Curse and last word.
Yeah.
He would have killed
Oh,
Queen of Pain.
Pepita trying to move in to go for the finish here. Spots out Demon, hits him with the Sprout.
Frost armor.
Frost Armor, TP, Pepita eats some damage under the tower. CC moves in, but can't quite go for the finish.
Nice. They actually made, I mean, maybe they wanted to push middle tower anyways, but they made Misery come middle with reasonably low mana, so top lane's going to be free for us, and he is going to get that earlier Blink Dagger now, which is nice for him. So a little missed rotation there from the Radiant.
Yeah, we didn't talk about the Gyro at all.
Farming.
He's just farming one death. With a Flat Canyon, he can easily come back into the game.
Oh yeah, that's, you know, you always worry about, can we get, I mean, they have Tide, they have Gyro, they can clear stacks, clear creep waves. Almost impossible to push uphill versus them.
Gyro needs to tank up. He has S and Y queued up. Maybe a good choice. Could still be just a casual Sange and then into Heaven's Halberd against Ursa.
That was a very interesting ulti by the Ursa. He could blink over and maybe go for it, but Tinker TPs, has boots of travel now. Tinker's done a good job. He's the top CS by actually over 20. We saw him farm like 2 double stacks with Marches, and he's feeling pretty good about himself. But the problem is, can a Tinker solo carry a game if he's the only one farming? The answer is usually no. He's a good hero. I mean, he's going to win you a lot of early mid-game team fights, but then you just lose. But the Ursa is farming as well.
They're going to need a lot of BKBs on Infamous side if the game drags. Pretty much everything they have is magical damage, besides Gyro, right-click, and some Queen of Pain plus ulti.
This is a very good start from Infamous. They're up about, like, what, 1.2k gold. They're feeling pretty good. Even bottom lane getting pushed in hard by it. It's so easy to push the Nature's Prophet with the high damage on Treants now. Just solo push. You don't even know your tower's melting. It just is. But Misery, TP's down now to save it.
Arcane Rune on Ursa with a Blink Dagger. The Tidehunter is being pinged out, no TP on him.
Here they go.
He's gonna get scouted.
Nice.
You can try to hide out.
Don't, Ravage, don't.
He did.
He did. And he's trapped. What a... Oh, they might try to. No, Misery gets stomped out. He's just not doing... He has a Blink Dagger up if he... Oh, he could have blinked there. But Excel's here. They're trying to chase him down. Demon's just hiding. Nice ulti comes out. But it's a 5-man by Infamous. Will they be able to get more? Yellow and blue are just sitting up top. But they're very nervous. And CCNC is actually going in right now. No blink up on Tinker, so he won't be able to get win up there. And they do get Demon and a tower. So a one-team fight from Dire. And he used Ravage like you said he shouldn't. And it kind of hurts him.
Yeah, it could have been different if Ursa blinked out. He had the Blink Dagger ready with that Arcane Rune. Maybe he didn't pay attention to that. Also, it was ready, so he could have blinked in once again. What's the cooldown? 12 seconds, 25. Do the math. Do the math.
It's like 9.42. It's some repeating, I know, but
5.32. I mean, Pi's involved somewhere.
No, but they're winning this phase. They're winning the early game, and now that the first Ravage is down, Dire's not going to be that scared for, what, 90 more seconds?
Oh, Queen of Pain actually died from Arcane Curse, from Silencer.
Oh, she just... Okay, that's on us for sure.
Yeah, it's probably on me for not really watching it, but...
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm rusty as hell,
he shouldn't have died. That's how I always, when I'm observing, if someone shouldn't do something, it's not my fault if they do it.
That's true.
And I think the biggest thing's Demon's Blink now. Because Misery isn't going to go Blink, he is their initiator. So Demon's probably going to just farm a lane for a little bit until Misery's ult's back up.
Yeah, he's bottom right now. Peter over his shoulder, kind of helping out a bit. Looks like Night Stalker Stinger going a bit in deep, able to snub the Bounty Rune under the nose of Pycat. Misery trying to catch him on the other side, but he's gone. And he's going to grab another Bounty Rune.
Oh, wow.
Money.
Misery is going Blink, I lied. Instead of going like the Met Guardian Greaves, like you said, he is going
I don't think he's going to go for a Blink. It depends on Earthshaker when he's getting his Blink. Having 2 Blinks on Earthshaker and Tidehunter, I don't think that's good that early.
Stinger returns back once again, and this time he's going to get punished for it.
And that's one thing late game they can fight around. The Radiant can, or the Dire, the Radiant, whatever you want to call them, the D. Gyro's ultimate, for how good it is, it's one like the lowest cooldown ultimates. Super nice to have.
Yeah, you'll definitely have it for at least once every typical engagement.
Yeah. Once CCNC gets that Yule Scepter, he can remove Global Silence, Arcane Curse, Silence from the Night Stalker, also use it offensively when Ursa sources Enrage.
A lot of damage! Oh, the Global too! Not quite to be able to get the finish on the Misery, so he's still swinging.
He has fly away if he needs. He'll just soar away. Well, no, he's bad. He's gonna get ulti. He's probably gonna go down. Global comes out. Rockets are flying. Will they be able to do anything? Tinker's trying to do laser, so he can't even hit him, but he just gets stun off. He will.
This looks bad for the D.
Yeah, Pepita here. They get from the tree vision with Sprout, but a nice ulti from Pycat. Like we said, there's the Ravage, and they're gonna get it. But here comes Tinker. They need to be able to get out of there. They're TPing. Oh, the blink!
Yo!
Damn.
There we go.
This guy's going nuts right now. This Tinker is gonna be super out of control real quick if they keep doing that.
Whoa! He just
Tinker died, or Quap died again. Like somewhere. If you double click, somewhere under tier 1.
Over here.
Ursa killed him.
Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. That's not my fault.
And there was a team fight going on.
Yeah, I mean, I could ditch that.
Dire is looking, I mean, Infamous. I'm just using their team name. Infamous is looking great.
Infamous is looking great.
There goes your answer.
PBDC's washed up clearly. They're not going to make it far.
Yeah.
So.
Tidehunter just bought a mech because Earthshaker is getting close to Blink Dagger.
That's how it should be, for sure.
Oh, there's a huge stack.
Yeah, that could be Gyro. That could be Misery.
I think you give it to Gyro now that Misery has his mech, but maybe you want the Guardian Greaves a little quicker.
Gyro going up S and Y. BKB after? Is that the plan? Do you build more to damage?
Yeah, he needs it.
The blind is going to be a problem.
Ursa with another Arcane Rune plus Mask of Madness. Is the Mask of Madness the build on Ursa? I talked to you, Grant, about the Mask of Madness yesterday, about FPL. Pretty much every melee hero is picking it up once again.
Yeah.
Even Jog, Luna,
PA, I saw last night.
PA, PL. Like, it's just a very good... Because look at how much it gives you. It gives you 110 attack speed. How much is a Hyperstone? That's 55. You're getting 4,000 gold worth of items on an active. And it just
but
lowers
your
armor and your
that's
silence.
the problem.
Yeah, but I mean, you just click it. You're rich. Every time you click Mask of Madness, you're a little bit richer. Like King Midas himself.
Radiant's middle tower is being
the touch
attacked.
of gold.
And Pycat's almost level 12, so even lower cooldown on his ulti, more damage. And there we go. They are just gonna farm it up together. 4-man leech this experience. I think if that march was a little bit farther to the right, just steal some of it, that would actually be hilarious.
Yummy.
Like, whoops.
Tinker's like, where all this extra money coming from?
Sick.
They are heavy pressure.
Radiant's middle
Credit
tower is
to
being attacked.
the D for pretty good defense around these towers. They still get to hold their mid-tier 1. They still have their top tier 1. Infamous are kind of hitting a good stride as far as the fights, but you got to follow it up with objectives, gentlemen. It is an objective game after all.
Yeah.
Ravage is ready. Earthshaker with a Blink Dagger. They just smoke. They want to kill something.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, this is gonna be big.
Rocket's coming in now, though, and Tinker's going to be spamming up. They might get this kill, but they're going to commit a ton for it. And look at Misery goes down. He has an Aegis. This is actually a terrible fight right now that Ravage is down. They're going to try to run away. Can they? Nope. Pepita as well as Tinker, and Leo Styles flying around the map on this Tinker. This is just mobility reincarnate. This guy's nuts. He's really farmed, too.
Yep.
Aether Lens, bots, Blink, Soul Ring, 3,000 away from an Aghanims. When you have that bouncing laser, no one's allowed to attack, but they're going in again, actually. They find Demon on the backside, and he's dead. This is...
SA Dota, baby.
Yeah, I don't believe the Dire as the team, they shouldn't be losing these team fights at this point in the game, right? Like, if you're committing 5 here and you're losing, you're using a lot of long cooldown ults.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate for them because they were smoked up and Ursa just blinked for that region. If it was any other rune, he probably wouldn't. They were trying to find a kill on anyone besides Ursa because he had Aegis.
And now we could see some crazy stuff coming. We actually have another silence stick on Nature's Prophet. He's doing a decent job keeping up. That's the biggest thing with Nature's Prophet is you're either going to find a lot of gold or you're just going to be ganking and you might fall behind. But he's done a decent job. He's a little low on levels, but that's most Nature's Prophets at this part.
Yeah, because he doesn't have Midas. Yeah. He wanted to have that Orchid just for extra.
Oh, they're going in. He has a silent stick. He should just die. Nope, he has a Yules into the air. We're going to see anything come out. Oh, they get the global because he doesn't have Yules, and they might chase down Misery here as well. Stinger is on his booty. Going to throw it in Urn probably. There it is. Going to slow him down. And Pepita, get a chase as well, but they can't go uphill. It's scary to go uphill to a shrine.
Tinker says, I don't care.
Yep, he just doesn't. Tinker's just nuking him all over the place. Get a rearm here, possibly blink forward again. Will he find him? Should get the vision. Yep.
Oh, he was
flying vision. Nice. Oh my goodness, and all these people are low over here. What are they doing? Nice ulti by Demon.
Whoa!
They'll go down, and now, I don't know, Leo style is just out of control.
Another double kill for the Tinker here. 8-19 already at about 20 minutes into this one.
He's, oh my goodness, and he's been involved in 12 kills out of 19 on a Tinker. Like early game, he shouldn't be getting that many kills, but now he is just going to be over-farmed. He is 4,000 above the closest person on the Radiant team.
What's the comeback plan here for the Dire now?
You got wombo combo. That's pretty much it. You have to like all your ults, and they have a Furion and Tinker who can just split push you. This is perfect situation for Infamous. Wow. I saw this draft, and I thought Radiant would be doing just a lot more team fighting together. But
so what is really attributed to that? I mean, I hate to like point out people or calls, but I know we've witnessed a couple of Queen of Pain kills that unfortunately didn't, go the way as expected.
I think Misery's usage of ultis has been a little off, and I think CCNC's been overly aggressive.
Yeah,
and they have a silencer now who has a Phase Boots Midas. This guy's even ripped up now. His Midas is off cooldown. He's not using it. No biggie. This is this is the King's Cup. We have King Mice, and my man's he's just like, if you're not going to use it off within 5-second cooldown, you're actually losing. Yeah.
Hard move in, up to the high ground here from Demon to make the jump onto Stinger.
He's going to fly to... Oh, he's not going to make it, though. Tries to go to that shrine. Can't quite make it. Pink on the backside. He's helping him.
Yeah, but this is not the kill they want. They want to kill the Ursa. They want to kill the Tinker.
Oh, and CCNC actually gets found, and he's just going to die again. Overly aggressive play on the Tinker.
Ursa has a full BKB finished, so they don't have pretty much anything to deal the damage to him.
Yep.
Queen of Pain right-click damage is not significant yet.
Nature's Prophet, like you said, going for a BKB himself, like very early for a Furion, but that's all their damage. And they're going to find Gyro up. They're going to trap him in. Here comes some more lasers, rockets flying in, hits him. Demon's actually in a lot of trouble too. If Leo style noticed, and he did. He's going in. My man's nuts, but he gets the blink off. That's just heads-up play, even going for that kill on Demon.
Yeah, Infamous should just keep pressuring them, and Roche is going to spawn pretty soon, give Aegis to maybe a Tinker, and cheese to Ursa, because Tinker has big streak and full Aghanim Scepter completed. They don't want to feed that.
And now we see, though, my favorite, trying to push against the old Lich with Frost Armor on the tower.
The old Lich.
Yeah, level 4 ice. Oh. This is what my personal hell is, I'm pretty sure. And they're trying Misery's tanking up front, but he needs to be careful. I mean, this Tinker can actually just blow him up pretty quickly.
Yeah, Silencer, Tinker, Night Stalker, they don't deal any tower damage. Only one that deals is the Furion. So Ursa's gonna go for Deso, just for extra damage and some extra pushing against that ice armor.
And it'll be interesting. I mean, yeah, you need that tower pressure from the Deso. They might be initiating. Here we go. Boost to travel in on the backside. We're gonna have a huge multi-side
no. Jimmy
Silence comes out. And Jimmy messed up another ult, and they're just dying. This could very well be the end of the game here. Pycat on the back, he's silenced down, doing a ton of damage. Misery dies in the back. Will they at least bring Pepita down? Here's the Tinker helping out his boy, and they get him. This guy is beyond godlike. Triple.
4 go down.
He's popping
Win
off.
barely able to make it away. Infamous lose nobody. They're coming out.
Calling out the come with me Echo Slam.
I didn't see if some canceled or he just...
I think he just slammed the ground.
Oh. Said F it.
There was a Furion ulti, but I don't think they had a vision.
Yeah, man, that is
classic Jimmy.
Yeah, classic Jimmy. Do you think he goes Dagon next on the Tinker if it goes that far, or just I think that's for Bloodstone? We see a lot of late Bloodstones on Tinkers.
He might go for a Bloodstone.
Man, it's hard to say what happened. Did he have an Ags on the Tinker for that fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
so
it could have been a Frey laser or something, you know.
Bouncing everywhere.
Who knows? Rockets, extra set of rockets flying out.
South American Tinkers, they've always been something special.
Well, I said during the big phase they had nothing to stop Tinker. That there's not a single hero besides Queen of Pain, but Queen of Pain does not have much items right now. no defensive item besides Yule Scepter. He still needs a BKB to fight, and he still needs Orchid for some damage.
And the gold graph almost at 20,000 now, and you just look at the top 3 net worths, and even the 3rd highest on Infamous is 3,000 above Queen of Pain. It's just insane. And he has a BKB now after he kills this creep.
I love the build on Silencer, to be honest. I did the same thing like 10 days ago. I was in the game, but was not focused. I was more on a Facebook than I was playing. Yep. So I did that build, just refresher, use double ulti. That was pretty much it.
And instantly uses Midas off cooldown, so shout out to him.
Double Midas with refresher. Wow. Mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing. Stinger? What's he going for? Wait, is it Yule's? Yeah. So what's that for? Just to save himself, or is there a specific reason?
Let me see.
It's very rare on... Wait, Yule's takes off Ice Armor too, right?
Yeah.
Which is actually a very big thing.
I mean, if you got to get a Yule's to take out Ice Armor, then you know Ice Armor's a problem. Like, something needs to be possibly tweaked.
Yeah, I know a lot of players, like Arteezy and stuff, are like, if you see a Lich on the other team, you have to pick a Diffusal hero to deal with Ice Armor, which is just insane that you have to purchase an item. But Diffusal's really good right now anyway, so I'm sure they're not that mad. And here we go, middle lane, Demon. They see Demon, or they go for someone else. Pycat on the back, he's going to get slowed down, but they don't want to commit into a base, I don't think. Probably a smart idea. Tinker's just going to spam out rockets and lasers with the Sprout Vision. And look at that damage. Peter almost goes down here.
He does.
He does. That last rock comes in. Stinger now just, he's soaring. He's like, ulti me. Please, someone ulti me. We are going to have a global, possibly. He's waiting for that silence to go off, maybe. CCC on the backside now. He's silenced with the Orchid, though. Ulti's going to fly, but he won't go down. That's a triple kill already. These kills, like, he's just sending rockets everywhere. That's quadruple.
Man, the Ursa just jumps right up into the high ground, finds Demon, slashes him out. There's going to be no defensive Echo Slam, and it is Infamous who take the first game of King's Cup America, shutting down PPD and the Dire for their debut.
That is, I mean, this wasn't just like a 50-minute really grind him and hit him up kind of win. This was a just, we beat you in the laning phase when you have Lich, and then we just beat you the rest.
There's a distance between us. Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on. My mind work backwards just for a minute. I hold on to you before the memory's gone. I remember you. You left my spirit with you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we felt alive. I remember you. You make me stronger. Can't go without it much longer. Remember.
it could have been a bit for him and the matchup.
Absolutely, yeah.
Looks like we have a draft, so we're going to go ahead and hop into it so we can check out these picks as they get underway here and how the Dire plan on changing things up for game number 2. The Dire are going to be on the Radiant for this game, so I hope that's not going to be too confusing for you folks, but we end up calling them the D, I guess.
D. Yep, and they don't ban out Necro this game, so Necro's already... Necro and Lich. One of them's getting through, and we're going to see one of them, 100%. I hope.
No Wisp picking, you think, for some of these teams? A lot of these teams don't really have that.
Wisp's a very... You're confident in that hero if you're picking, and I think they have a Wisp player, obviously, but I don't think you want to like play it as your first game, you know what I mean? It's very comforting. Yes, Peter Lich again. Yeah, God baby. Bless.
Woo!
Name one bad thing about Lich besides the entire hero. No, it's a good hero, right? Because CCNC was up a full level 5, when Leo Style was level 4 middle, but obviously we saw Leo Style come back, so Lich will win one lane. 100% just win one lane. I'm just tossing out 100% like it's actually factual.
I mean, math and numbers, you know, just throw them out there. Not a lot of people out there know those things.
Did he actually win the lane last game?
CCNC was level like 5.5 when Tinker was like 4.
He just ate, what,
2 creeps?
Few creeps.
Few range creeps, that's all it takes. Range creeps are too good right now. They always have been. But we see Infamous now. They're thinking about it. It's the same opening, Lich first pick. So it's exactly the same as last game, I noticed. Because PBD's team was on the Radiant and they had first pick, and it's the same right now as well.
Are we going to see a run back here out of the first couple of picks for both sides here? The Night Stalker does make its return.
It has to be Nature's Prophet if that's correct, and Nature's Prophet's a very good hero. Counterable hero, but a very good hero.
Was banned, actually. Looks
like.
So
that was the one ban. My bad.
Yeah. So they'll have to settle for their next best option.
So on a scale from 1 to 10, what do you think Peter had fun? The fun scale?
Probably a 0. I don't think there's fun involved in playing Lich and losing.
Fun winning, I think, is the one part of it, but you got to get there first.
Exactly. Who do they want to pick? AA. We've seen a lot of AA and NASA lately. We saw it banned out in the second phase last game. It's one of those heroes that it counters certain heroes and it's just good as ult overall, but we'll see the puck.
Is the puck as flexible as it's been before, where this could be mid or off lane?
Yeah.
Still, it could just be a Drow draft coming up from Infamous right now. I assume Peter won't let that happen, but
10 seconds to pick.
I would say it's like 70% middle still. Still very strong middle hero.
Remain.
But they could toss it anywhere they want.
Now they have a half idea of maybe what CCNC. Curious if they're going to utilize that at all.
Yeah, Puck's one of those weird heroes you actually do pick in like one of the first 2 phases, and you're like, oh, now we know the mid matchup mostly, unless it goes off lane. But nothing really counters Puck that hard besides like in the early game.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
What do you think is CCNC's best hero?
I would have, before last game, said Quap. I actually really do think Quap's like his best hero. I think him on Quap and Storm Spirit are probably his best 2 heroes for sure. And it's the run back from the Dire squad.
Does he play Invoker?
I don't think anyone does anymore, but I believe he did. I wouldn't say he's memorable for
anymore.
It. I think we see like no one playing it over in the Eastern Hemisphere.
All the European teams invoke plenty. You just don't see much.
No wonder they lose.
No wonder they win at TI.
Yeah, no wonder one team wins in TI and they think they're hot shit. But it's all good. It's all good. You know.
That was like the TI before was
Let's
like
go EG.
Yeah, I mean, America won. It's just one team, but America.
America the beautiful. We do it again. We just do it every time. Let's go, America.
Red, white, and blue.
Grant, is there a team you would cheer for if they're playing against American team?
No.
No?
I think I just know a lot of the players, and they're all on different teams. So, you know, personally, I like rooting for them, you know? So, like.
What if it was
Tomato's team versus I mean, maybe.
What if it was Tomato's new team, the Weehaw new team, versus Leviathan?
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, you're probably right, yeah. Woo, let's go Tomato, let's go Soxa, that's the king.
It's Tomato's birthday today.
Yeah, it is, 17.
Really?
Happy birthday, Tomato. Happy birthday.
You live I was gonna say in a pineapple. Now SpongeBob. Not like that's. I don't know where I'm going
Sweet
with this.
17. Why is it called Sweet 17 in USA? What's the big deal with
Sweet 17 or is it Sweet 16?
Is
It's Sweet 16.
Sweet 16.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've
but
never seen the
what's
show?
the deal with it? Why 16? I mean,
That's
you
what-
can't legally drink.
Yeah, but you can elite. I'm just kidding.
How old is a quinceañera? I know that's 16 as well.
Or 14.
Or is it 14?
It's one of those. It might. I think it is because of that.
Trece?
I don't know. It just is.
Ban. Dyer's turn to make all the
I don't know,
runs.
you're
But
becoming an
17.
adult.
That's nuts. He just turned 17.
Yeah.
And he played at TI when he was 16. Didn't even get last place. Pretty good player. Yeah, that's just nuts to me. And look at us. We're all just old.
Fear.
What? I didn't even get last place at TI as well.
Yeah, that's true.
10 seconds.
The other side of the
What the hell
spectrum, I
happened to
guess,
you?
Put us in the
is,
same basket,
yeah.
please. Thank you.
How old were you,
5
Lacoste, at that
seconds.
first TI?
Hurry.
Was it 6 years ago? 20.
Yeah, well,
Well, I was old.
6 or 7.
I was old.
6 or
Well,
7.
so it was like
23,
Fear was
24.
Fear was 24, I
Yeah.
believe, at that
Well,
time too.
And then, well, I'm the same age as Fear.
And that is still what 7
Radiant
years
Demon now
where
picking.
Tomato is now. That's just crazy.
God, you fell really far off, my man.
You look good though.
Yeah, look great. Shadow Shaman.
Hell yeah.
One of their 5 position. A lot of people like this hero because it's one of the few 5 positions who can do shit on his own. You know, he can go solo push a lane at level 6
Only
and almost
10
guarantee
seconds.
himself
love,
tier
love
1.
the hero.
Yeah.
I've been saying it for a while,
5
and
seconds
people start
remain.
picking it after. You and me casted a lot of games, and I was a big fan of Shadow Shaman, but we couldn't see him at all.
Yeah.
That's what Grant said. It's just he can do stuff
He's
even
just-
when your team is losing. This is the classic Jimmy hero, I would say. He's on the other side of the map, just trying to push out the lanes.
Wait, so that means one of Earthshaker is either middle or off lane because Earth Spirit has to be a full. There's no way
Earth
for Earth Spirit
Spirit
not to be a
on
full.
their team. Who is playing this hero?
Misery, or is it gonna be a
10
demon?
seconds to pick.
It has to be Demon if he's playing the 4. I mean, they could swap it up because he is a stand-in, but it has to be an
5
off lane or
seconds
middle
remaining.
Earthshaker now.
Who's playing Earth Spirit on DC side when they had the Dubu? Dubu was playing.
Dubu was playing.
Yeah.
Dubu's good.
Radiant
Good Earth
team
Spirit.
pick.
I'm not saying these guys are not good. I'm just saying I'm not seeing a lot of Misery Earth Spirit. I haven't seen a lot of Demon Earth
I've
Spirit.
seen Misery Earth
And this
Spirit
throws me back to
before.
like Shanghai Major. I'm like, I haven't seen a lot of Puppy Earth Spirit either.
Yeah.
And it's not just a hero you pick up and like, yeah, I'll make this work. But the funny thing is I know Peter recognizes that. I was just watching him play FPL last night,
10
and
seconds to pick.
he was throwing out like, yeah, I'm not going to just casually throw someone into a Meepo or
5
Earth Spirit or something like
seconds.
that. Like
Hurry,
recognizing that
hurry.
they are, higher skill kind of
Dyer's
heroes.
ban.
Yeah.
And you have to have, maybe that kind of
Huh.
specialist to play them. But here, they'll pull it out.
Dragon Knight. Now, this is one of those heroes middle who's completely different than any other hero, and we've been talking about it. He has no mobility, low base movement speed, and usually mid players like to be swaggy. Storm, Puck,
Only
Quap. They
10
can move around the map
seconds.
and get runes. DK, he has feet. He,
Yeah.
he doesn't. He just
5
stands there and like
seconds remain.
maybe he'll get the rune by Roshan if anything, but he's supposed to just stay in his lane. It's a completely different play style.
So just in the
Radiant's
lane
ban.
farm, try not to die,
Yeah.
push the tower when you hit level 6. Let me teach you something, peasants.
Thank you.
Night Stalker and Lycan, this is like the real cool combo. When Night Stalker uses his ultimate, Howl has a double effect. That's the reason why they're picking it, probably.
Only
One
10
of the
seconds.
reasons.
Yeah, peasants.
Plus, they needed.
Pez.
I was talking to both you and Dakota, not
5
the
seconds.
viewers.
Hurry, hurry.
Viewers are squires.
Yeah,
or something.
Viewers are
peasant.
fucking awesome.
Squires. We're peasants here.
And Lycan, I do like the Dragon Knight after the Lycan. It gives them a frontliner, like because Lycan, Shadow Shaman, they're gonna want to push towers. But now with the
Yeah.
Dragon Knight sitting there, like
Radiant team
he's gonna be hard to take down if he has a decent start. Usually we see. It depends. It's almost always Treads Armlet or Treads Midas Armlet. It's almost always the same there. Still Lich. I'm still
Yeah, you
looking
have
at
to
these
push
first
into a
4
frost
heroes.
armor, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
10
But
seconds
it's
to
a lot
So
of
how do you
push.
kill a DK with a frost armor?
Well,
5
Lycan probably will
seconds
go
remain.
Diffusal, actually. I think. Not first, or it might be second or first item.
Echo Saber.
Yeah.
Fusel.
Or Mask of Madness.
Maybe
We've
Mask
seen
of
a lot of
Madness.
Mask of Madness.
Yeah, you can build a Lycan in a few different styles. Maybe even a Necro book. I don't think it's good here
Wait.
because of the frost armor.
I just realized they picked their middle hero, and they have an Earthshaker Earth Spirit. So it has to be an offlane Earthshaker now, which I know Lacoste likes, but I haven't seen it in a while, actually. I just haven't, and it looks like that's what it's going to be.
No.
Huh.
Let's say pair it with something, I guess, but then who's their safe laner? Yeah.
They need something crazy here.
It's tough.
I mean, they can still put a mid, but against Puck, it's not good. I mean,
But
it's
you can't
Dragon
put
Knight.
DK anywhere.
Yeah, Dragon Knight off lane. Huh?
Yeah, the classic roaming Dragon Knight. Longest stun at level 1 in the game.
Classic pub fourth random Dragon Knight.
I mean, you have Earth Spirit to help out, but ganking Puck is not easy as Earth Spirit.
It's not.
It's just like
I've actually seen it happen where like an Earth Spirit rolls over a Puck who face shifts into a tower, and they're just like, well,
see you later.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it could be awkward real quick, and if you don't have if you don't hit any sort of stride early on with their Spirit, you can't farm on that hero, and just like waiting until you're hopefully level 6 and make an impact during those team fights. But we'll have to see. I'm still suspect about the Earth Spirit, who's playing it, and what kind of impact it's going to make. Final pickup, it's going to be the Spectre.
Is
coming out.
One more Mask of Madness carrier.
Yep.
Yeah, huh?
Yep, we have seen a lot of Mask of Madness Spectres lately, and that's going to be
lots of melee on this team.
Yeah, that is it's an interesting team composition. Like last game, it's like, oh man, they have team fight. This one, it looks like they want to push as 4 with Spectre obviously farming, and then maybe Haunt in. But they just want to play not even 4 protect 1, just 4 and Pycat go do your own thing. And they're going to be running into a problem with Lycan Shadow Shaman because they are going to want to push early, I think.
Final pickup, Timbersaw coming out. All those chunky melee heroes here. A good answer to be able to slice down the Dragon Knight. Previous game, I was kind of with you, Grant, that I felt really good about Peter's team in draft, but in this game I'm not, so maybe it's just going to be another 180.
Yeah, it could. Obviously, Timbersaw versus Dragon Knight is a pretty damn good matchup for Timbersaw, so it's a nice counter pick for them.
Misery going to be taking up that Earth Spirit here. But he's been lots of roles, lots of heroes.
Yeah, he's one of the original. I can play anything, guys.
Yeah, he played every role a few times in a few different teams. Demon wants to redeem himself, probably. But,
yeah, so I guess he's going to be going the off lane this time.
And it will be Puck off laner, so. Very interesting. I love that little crown on Puck. You know, Puck's like 3 million years old.
Really?
I don't know. Sure. I assume. It seems like something like that.
Not human, so it's got to be like some sort of like ridiculous age number.
I think this is my favorite part of the game right now.
The fight screen?
No.
Well, love that.
Oh, they took away the tower thing? Did I miss that?
Thank God. Yeah, the tower thing's gone.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, for real though.
I actually like the battle screen. I think it looks pretty cool. I like how it like implements all their cosmetics as well.
Yeah.
Because it could just be base pictures, but.
Nope, I don't like it.
You don't like
Can't recognize half of the heroes.
Well, it looks like Monkey King, but he's wearing a hat.
Ooh, it's a Spectre, actually.
Yep. Interesting. And, well, there we see. Yeah, Spectre's just going bottom. It's going to be interesting, and it will just be a Puck. Puck, high base damage against a Spectre. I mean, you have to put someone down there to help, and it might just be a straight-up Lich Spectre bottom lane, no middle this time.
Yeah, Lich needs to be on the bottom lane. You can't out-harass with Earth Spirit. Puck, who has 8 tangos and 64 damage.
See, it might be another level 1 gank at this rune from Infamous. The smoke is up on Excel.
This does mean that the mid lane target for Earth Spirit is going to be a Timbersaw instead of a Puck. I don't know if that makes things any easier or harder than the Puck, because he's still got the armor. He could get an early pick in the Timber chain and jump away.
I wouldn't say destroys DK, but it's a very good matchup for Timber, especially with he already has the Quelling Blade. Well, possible gank. They were smoked up. They're going to find Misery on the left side. I don't believe there's going to be any kills. It's just a really split up 2v1 situations. Oh, does have a hold. They're going for Misery. Will they be able to bring him down? They don't do that much.
Roll away. They blocked him. Yeah, you're not going to get away with that kind of roll.
And Puck didn't pick up the rune. He almost had it, but another first blood for the Dire.
Good convergence there onto the Earth Spirit, and they were just hugging him too, so that way he had no way to kind of easily escape.
Oh, and Excel's so happy. A first blood on a 5 here, you're actually going to be able to get boots before you get Flying Courier, which is godlike.
And that's exactly what Rasta needs. He needs move speed. Look at him.
He's your initiation. He's so slow, and he's trying with the little hands, and he can't catch up to you.
It's like he's never in range. He can't run away from anything.
Bottom lane, they're just already putting in a lot of pressure on Pycat with these 2 heroes. Peter is going to pull the lane. But it is killable, obviously. Earth Spirit rolls in with Orb of Venom on a even Puck at level 1 or 2, and you can get a kill.
Yeah, with what is it? It's a triple slow.
Yeah.
Catch him in a bad usage of an orb.
Yep,
for sure.
That's
Be
what you see
the
happen
best chance.
a lot middle lane. Could happen here too. Middle lane, I mean, there really shouldn't be kills here, unless like level 1 or 2 Earth Spirit rolls in, they get a kill. But these two are both just happy farming. A lot of harass coming out though, but it won't mean anything once you get armor and tail stuff.
Looks like Misery did decide to make a move in, dished out the roll, but it was quickly sidestepped, and it's still a good control for Infamous, it looks like down there. But how about Demon in his offlane setup here? He's going to be going against Excel, that high base damage of a Shadow Shaman, able to easily zone him back, and that just means Lycan can do as he pleases.
Yep, and it means they always have to have vision on the Night Stalker, because if a Night Stalker TP's top, it's just a free kill on even if he's pushed up, and they have the ward in lane, so they always have to have eyes on, which they do right now, bottom. Oh, and look at who's going to steal this rune. Is Misery going to roll in? Quite the contention here. Is he going to...
Walking up for it, and he does happen to just pick it on up.
And Demon stole it from Excel top as well, so... He's going to go steal
ahead to go for the
one.
Arcane. Tries to slow him down with the Void, but Misery will be able to pick it up.
And he's going to steal the other bounty too. Oh no, he's like, alright, maybe not. No Orb of Venom. Stalker, that's a kill. There we go. Finally the Puck will get harassed out of lane pretty hard here. Do a decent chunk of damage. Vibe High Cat time.
That's good. So a little bit of a shove off there from the D to be able to kind of keep pressure away from Infamous as they're encroaching in on a good, strong laning setup here.
If Earth Spirit doesn't find any kills early on, and they have a Lich in the same team, it's going to be real tough for the D to come back into the game.
Yeah, supports are going to seem real weak, low-leveled, low experienced, and not able to participate in much if they can't get anything going for themselves here.
Because Spectre needs space to come online, and Lycan's like the opposite. Lycan makes space for himself by pushing towers.
Roll. Misery actually trying to get the grab onto the Courier. Gets one hit in, but then the Courier is able to make it away. It was just a little after 3 minutes. They'll quickly fly it up, and it's gone.
The problem is with the first Night Stalker, if he hits level 3 with level 2 Void plus Howl, it's going to be level 2 Howl from Lycan. They can easily die.
Yeah. Middle lane, 21. I mean, it's just almost dead even. Both are just happy hitting creeps. Can't really get denies. Just happy doing what they're doing, I think. But now Timber with Soul Ring. Once he has Soul Ring, once he gets level 6, he can actually like solo kill the DK if the DK plays incorrectly. While the DK can't ever solo kill a Timber Saw.
Shouldn't happen.
It really should. Like, at least Timber, you know, take out those attributes, just hit him with all your spells. He's dead. A DK will hit you with the level 1 stun.
4 minutes, and it's nighttime.
He'll barely actually get out of there. Nope, he's hasty. He's going to steal the rune from him, and I mean, it could be a kill. He doesn't have mana, but it's going to be it.
Good snipe there, Peter.
Yeah, they just keep stealing the offlane bounty runes. I bet they feel bad. The Dire does. Not the team. Infamous feels bad.
Do you think Peter picked the Radiant 2 times just because they're called Dire?
There's a possibility, you know. Peter, CCNC. They're actually both known for some of the dankest of the memes.
Doing stuff for the lulz. But I think, Peter himself in a bit of trouble. Gets swarmed in from Pepita and Stinger, and they're going to be able to muscle him down. But the advantages on Radiant's side are still there. I mean, I guess the approach into their jungle is still pretty open for Dire, but I don't know. I guess they find some other strengths on the Radiant side.
Actually, Misery, he's making a little life hell. I mean, he got his health potion up. He's going to dodge that dagger.
Oh,
We'll hit him and cancel it. Oh, he actually...
Okay, see you later, Misery.
Come on, Misery.
King of the hill.
Luckily he has mana. He has clarity. And we're actually Stinger solo use the shrine. It's level 3 Knight, so...
Oh my god, click on DK, what's happening mid lane? CCNZ in a bit of trouble here, getting sliced on up. The diving Daro.
Level, I mean, that's it, right? There's a solo kill potential, and he almost does, but there will be a shrine. But look who's here, Stinger. He uses one. Frost armor is up, though.
Ready.
Look at this.
The shrine. Oh. It's there. It's ready. They hit the showers. They're going to be fine.
And Timber didn't have... He was like, oh, block him for me. And he's like, wait, I don't have Soul Ring up. I can't do anything. Now he has Mana Boots. He has Timber zoning super hard now. Look at this.
For the Dire is they have a Spectre as well, besides Earth Spirit and Lich. These heroes don't play good from behind. Spectre is also one of them, especially when pressured. And she's sitting on 22 CS against 44 from Lycan.
And this middle lane, he's dominating it. Misery is here now though, so we'll see if he can get anything going. Obviously Soul Ring, there we go. They're gonna go in on him.
Kicks him back.
Back. Does he even get hit by tower? Nope, but he gets nuked by Lich. He's not taking much damage. They slow him down a ton. We have a TP from Excel who has level 2 hold. He's just gonna hold him. That actually does so much damage now. They blow him up, and this is a real problem. This Timber saw zoning. He fired blast, needs uphill misses, doesn't even need it. Look at that reactive armor, 20.
Miller may settle on a stun for the Shadow Shaman, but they are going to be coming up short. Big moves again for Infamous. It's hard to say. I mean, if they stack the stuns instead of did they kick back into the stun, but the positioning was so nice. Misery is just so under-leveled.
Armor. It's so good.
Yeah, Misery's under-leveled as well at the moment.
And middle lane, CCNC's in a lot of trouble again. He's just going to go down here. He's just going to get melted by the blades and the zippity zoops. And, they just look like more of a team right now. Like, all the rotations have worked out on the Dire side, and they're winning their lane solo. They won every lane.
Yeah, what the D needs to do, get level 6 on Earthshaker, level 6 on Spectre, and just try to get some kills. Probably, they can even take down the Lycan.
Yeah.
Mid is pretty impossible to kill. I don't know if he's gonna go for
a hood or something.
Yeah, I think he should go for the hood just to be unkillable for the next couple of minutes.
I guess he just wants, if he thinks he can get a super early Bloodstone, I guess like 12 minutes. I mean, you go for it, but Hood would make him unkillable, yeah. Excel, level 4. He's already a higher level than he was last game. And oh, here we go. They're going to not even fight with him. Peter's just going to harass him out. Roll comes in.
There we go.
This should be a kill. Orb of Venom up on him. Does he have anything? Here comes the Orb. He was going to ulti, but he can't. Nice double silence by Misery. They're just going to try to chase him down. He's just dead.
Misery, all right. I thought he was going to just jump on the immediate stun, but finds himself in an opportunity where he can get the Boulder Smash onto the puck as well. Leads into a 2-man grip silence. That's very nice. Top lane, Demon, though, going to be in trouble as a response. They're making the move in. Stinger comes around the corner. Demon looking to hide within the trees. Stinger tries to cut him off, but now Demon's been spotted, and he's doing a little bit of ring around the rosy here, and eventually tries to weasel his way out, hits a nice fissure, and heads away.
It felt like Stinger could have...
Jimmy.
Yeah, it was the Jimmy trees, but Stinger could have... He had his... Hunter in the Night, he could have just flown over the trees at any time right there.
Yeah, it's a daytime grant.
Oh yeah, my bad. No one fears the Night Stalker during the day.
Day Stalker.
Classic. And look at middle lane. This guy actually just doesn't care.
Alright, Spectre has Haunt ready.
Radiant's middle tower is
global kills here, but bottom lane, he needs to be a little bit careful. Here comes Excel actually going in. Get a zoop on him. It's level 2 lightning, level 2 hold as well. Raindrop will tank a little bit. He coils them. This should possibly kill. That frost armor tanking up so much damage though. They get the kill. Excel, one more hit to kill him. He does get it off. And now Pepita though has an orb up. It's level 4. Possible kill. Peter doesn't juke it. Doesn't have a silence up yet though.
Peter has all of the kills for the D right now on his Lich. Mid lane, moves in, looking to go for Timber Saw here. Oh, Timber turns it around, just slashes down Misery a bit, but he's going to get hit up with a fissure. Good rotation coming in from Demon, and CNC and C prepared with the Dragon form.
There's the instant hood. Queue it up for Timber Saw. He wishes he had at least a cloak there. Might kept him alive.
So they lost their Spectre, and it looks like they might lose top tower. So Infamous is happy. I mean, they're probably like, okay, don't. I'm sure his captain's like, okay, you need to stop being so cocky. You're at their tier 3 farming. You're just doing a lot of crazy stuff.
Space created though. Yeah, the Lycan is going crazy. He's high net worth. You compare that to what has felt like, with the exception of that recent takedown onto Pycat. Like Pycat had the bomb lane kind of grinding his way, but you know, the farm is not matching up. Lycan is getting close to like doubling up the net worth.
He is. He's going for the book. Reasonably standard. We've seen some Mask of Manuses, even Echo Sabers on Lycan, but the book just helps you push auras.
They have a really good tower damage with Lycan, Book, and the Rasta.
Yeah.
And they have a good frontliners. 3 strength heroes.
The rotation coming from the Puck. He has a blink.
Has a blink dagger.
10-minute off-lane blink with Wand. They haven't even taken. They've taken one tower. Be damn good.
I think they saw that TP on the bottom. The creeps were.
I believe so. Yeah. Spectre just farming up neutrals right now. He maxed Spectral Dagger. We saw that actually. Oh, he's just going to get coiled. They're going to try to chase him down. He's going to dagger. Go uphill. He will break it, but here comes the Lie Cannon. He's going to do a lot of damage. And
they're going to be able to get this finish on the Pikecat. While that happens, though, the D are making their own setup. Up on the other side, they make another move for the Timber Saw. Hit him with a Chain Frost and everything they got, and they can't get him yet. He actually managed to Timber Chain to the low ground, and he walks on out. Demon's so low, barely able to waddle away from the trouble, and they can't get the Timber down. And Pikecat being dropped, and now the Timber going back into the action. Takes it to Misery here. Misery is able to get off a nice silence, but can't roll away. Eventually, the Timber Saw will be able to chain away, and the dude is just a Goliath. Finally, Pikecat looking to come in to go for the finish. He needs one more slash, needs another slash. It's just too much. The armor's too good, and he makes it away.
The creeps just came, so there was no extra damage from the Desolate. Might have got him in there.
Yeah. Infamous feeling good, popping off a bit on their side.
Yeah, on the backside, Stinger just with Demon had like 0.2 seconds left on his TP, and he gets the last right click. And they're 7K up at 12 minutes. This is, I don't think this is how the team, the Dire, thought their opening series would go here.
Slowly falling apart for the D. I mean, they're getting kills all over the place. Bottom, mid, they even took the bottom tower.
And look at now, Leo style just stealing their stacks. And they're just going to go for it. Pikecat, I mean, there's no way. You can't rotate on this.
Cell just running himself right into the lane. Pikecat can't react fast enough to make it away. And once they latch on, there is no letting go here from Infinite.
Ruthless in
that game.
Look at the builds on the Night Stalker. He has Iron Branch and extra Circlet, Cloak. Even Puck has extra Branch.
The chicken just in base. He has like 165 gold. He's like, well, why not? Take it up. He has an urn now. And looks like they are diving in again. Misery gonna go in, but this Timber, he has Hood, and look at that, actually just does nothing. But if it keeps bouncing to him, but it hasn't yet, Stinger on the backside, gonna fly now, silence the Dragon Knight so he can't stun. Misery is in, keeps throwing down stones to help the ulti, but I mean, that's a casual poke Night Stalker on the back.
Misery gets
blows him up.
Yeah.
Excel should die here. He does. Ooh. Nice ulti from Demon. They can't bring down the Timber, and now Demon's gonna die. He actually goes back in. Dragon Knight trying to run. Do we have another slow in 1 second from the Night Stalker? Will they go? He has Frost Armor. Looks like they will. Stun up now. He's in a lot of trouble. Nice one from CCNC. Bring him back, and they need to be careful. Oh, no, they don't. He just goes in, and what's Peter going to do to him? We're going to see. The Lycan won't go down. Nice job with Pepita, and
another coil on Spectre.
Yep. He gets a kill. They're just dominating these team fights. This Timber is unkillable with that Hood.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's impossible to fight into this for the D. They have Lich, and this is the first time, 14 minutes that Magnetize was used. Spectre still doesn't deal any damage pretty much, and the Timber with Howl in the front lines with a Hood, pretty unkillable. They should just try to ignore the Dragon Knight in fights.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't go down that easily,
but
especially with the Frost Armor.
Yeah,
the only one who can kill him is Timber Saw, just reducing his strength with the first spell.
I'm actually really surprised. They know Echo Slam's on cooldown. They have Rost awards up. I'm surprised they're not going for Roche right now. Seems like a pretty free Roshan. Could have Lycan. He is almost there to book 2. This Timber Saw just has gone crazy again.
Second game straight with that last pickup that seems to be kind of unstoppable. First game the Tinker, now the Timber.
He is 1,000 gold off of a Bloodstone and Hood at 15 minutes.
Yeah, this is a perfect bait actually during the picks with early pickup. Puck, then they went for a DK who does well in the lane against the Puck. Then they just countered it with Timber Saw, put a Puck on off lane.
Oh, he's going to throw the Chain Frost out. This might bounce around and kill him. He will just get away. Yep, he jukes out and he could go back in. Misery's in a lot of trouble. He's getting held in place. Stinger, Coil comes out on 2, and wards just get placed on top of the hill. They're trying to bring down Stinger, but they want more than that because Misery already has died. And look at this, here he comes. Timbersaw's in, gets a double on all of his spells. Stinger's not even dead yet. Here comes. They're just going to kill CC&C. Frost Armor. Oh, wow, that Q with the tree right there.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Well, 7-16, Infamous, just the hot tamale in this one already in this series.
Dire's top tower is under
there's nothing. Cat's almost level 10, but what does a Spectre level 10 do? He doesn't even have his Mask of Madness yet. They're going to go on to the
trying to do.
No ulti here.
Hesitation for sure. They can't commit hard. The TP's already coming. The rest of the team is kind of off the radar at the moment. It is Infamous who have the better ward vision here. Stalking PPD, stalking Pycat, and now they're looking to come out from those bushes and mug them a bit. PPD is going to be able to slide away, but Pycat heads in the trees, goes right for the TP, and that's the call to make. He's gone.
Misery and Biz. Oh, and he's going to go and he gets a 3-man stun and silence.
It
They're
seems
all
so
tanky,
huge,
though.
but is it good enough?
Doesn't look like it, but on the backside, Peter's just getting harassed by Pepita on that puck, and Misery should just go down here. He's throwing out those stones. Might kill Excel. He will now because he's going to get hit once more. Yep, there we go, but he goes down as well. They're trying to chase down the Lycan, who doesn't have ult for 30, and that's a 3-man call on the backside. Peter, no ulti for 7. He should just get brought down before it comes up. He will. Strike clicking. Demon might be able to kill the Lycan.
Oh,
no!
Barely.
His team had his back.
They did. They hit him up with an urn. They're going to be feeling good. They only end up losing 1 casualty, and Cell dropped early on, and now they're able to truck on forward and go for the tier 2, and they continue to pop off. They are feeling it right now, going against a team that, hey, some looked at this tournament, they looked at the team lineup, and they said that this could be the favorites already, the Dire, the D.
Yep, and they are just getting, they're getting mollywopped right now.
They don't have the damage to kill anyone on them.
Yeah. And they do bring him down. They commit so much. That was without a fight without Lycan ulti.
A prize.
And, I mean, the Lycan didn't even do anything. They won that fight like 4v5. The big thing is, Puck's ulti is only 65% cooldown. Timbersaw has no cooldown issues. Like, he's always ready to fight. As long as he has mana, he's just going in. And Pycat's going to show his face. This might not end up well. He's Mask of Madness. Oh, Lord have mercy. Slaughtered. Mask of Madness on. No armor, no nothing.
15 charges and rising now for your Timber.
The thing is, he's staying positive. He has Radiance queued up. 240 gold. Getting close to the relic.
The Vanguard buys when it's like the ultimate give up.
Oh, and Peter, he's just dead middle. Lycan did commit ulti. They have book 3, treads. Are they going to go for Roche now?
I don't know. It looks like they are on the trail of Demon and Misery, who've just popped a smoke. Turn the corner. They're joined by CC&C. They're heading towards the bounty direction, but the chase is still on here.
Oh, nice scan from the Dire. They are doing Roche. They know something's coming. There's an ulti from Pycat. They're going to roll in. He's going to miss everyone, though. Those wards can do a lot of damage. On the backside, CC&C is going to bring down Excel, though. They will. No ultis popped yet. Silenced up his Timber. Wait till he's unsilenced. He gets Echo. Now he's perma-stunned. He accidentally kills the melee Necronomicon creep. But he's going to run away, and now, no, he's getting chased down. Nicely done by Leo Cell. He's godlike again, and Roshan will be falling here.
18 charges of Bloodstone.
About to be 19.
Pretty impossible to take down, and Roche is going down. Necronomicon Archer is left. Yeah.
Give them the aura, yeah. Demon ulted and, like, Fisher. It's a good game. That is...
That's it.
Oh, boy.
20 minutes is all it takes for game number 2, and Infamous come into King's Cup, rocking the Dire, the D, the PPD team, and taking them down 2-0 convincingly as well, both games.
Yeah, and that's... I mean, usually a lot of times I want to look like, oh, there's...
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Digital Sports.